This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Can't get through our Thursday without spilling a little tea, spilling a little drama. A lot of times we do relationship drama here on the CoastLife couch, but we also get some coworker drama mixed in here too. And that's always fun, I think.
So what do we got today?
Well, a young lady said, she is very friendly at work, but likes to keep her private life private. And so when a coworker tried to friend her on Facebook, she didn't accept the friend request. And now things are a little bit awkward in the office. So was she right? Was she wrong? Should she have just kind of, kept the peace and accepted the friend request? Or was she right for keeping that boundary for herself?
I think it's fine to keep the boundary for yourself. And actually, I think it makes a lot of sense sometimes. But maybe once that has happened, have a conversation with the person, be like, listen, this is not about you. I like to keep my private life and my work life separate. That I basically use Facebook to keep up with my family
Let your family know
and
you're
my
still around.
friends that maybe know the things I don't want everybody at work to know about me. So that's how I split this up. But it's nice to have that conversation about it so that it isn't awkward at work.
I think that's the answer right there, is that I think anybody, everybody should have the right to create those boundaries, and people should respect those boundaries that people create and put in place, especially with a little division between work and play. I understand. I am not one of those people. I like to have genuine connections and friendships with my coworkers. And if we hang out outside of work, great. If we don't have that connection, that's also fine. We don't have to be best friends, but it's nice when we are.
It can go both ways. I mean, probably also has a little bit to do with what specific job you're in.
Yeah.
I think that there can be differences based on how professional you have to be at work. Because that's a vast array and spectrum of different options.
Yeah, and I know for me, who I do like to make those connections, it is a little off-putting at first when somebody is like, nah, not you. But if you know that it's not about you specifically, or even if it is about you, they're just not into it, then you're like, okay, that's fine. I can respect that boundary. So I think it's not about you. It's more about them and their boundaries. And when they create those, you have to respect them.
And I hate to point this out, but it seems like it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does this boil down to this old thing we call communication? Because that seems to happen a lot in our Spill the Tea segments, is you got to communicate well with other people.
It does, weirdly enough, seem like communication tends to be the solution to a lot of these when it comes
to like
our
80 to 85%. like communicate, be a good person, be clear about why things are happening, and just try not to be a jerk.
Yeah, and most people will understand that. And if they don't, I feel like that's where it gets a little bit.
Well, also, if they don't, that's more the reason why you were right in the first place to not have that person on there.
Yeah, so it's
not everybody needs to see that party picture from you from 2012. Like that's for the non-work folks.
Totally, and I understand. I made a lot of my social media private for a long time because I found out that some guy that I didn't know, had never met before, was saving pictures of me from my public social media accounts. And
uncomfortable.
So it felt so icky about it. So I was like, everything is private now. But I've started to circle back around. So people have any number of reasons to keep their information private, and it doesn't have to be any of your business. But and we also always turn the conversation over to you guys over on our socials. I know we had Donald said it can build. He said it can build animosity. She can accept, choose to ignore as time progresses. So you can also do that too. Sometimes I accept people's friend requests and then just mute their.
Mute them, it's fine.
But yeah, what's all of our business? Delicious tea. Charlie, what are we drinking?
Let's take a look, and very apropos today, as we've been talking about peach ice cream, this is Peach Blossom Herbal Tea. The gentle blend captures the essence of summer as a juicy peach melds with crisp apple and a touch of carrot. It's like strolling through an orchard in full bloom, fresh, fragrant, and uplifting. I love all of that.
All right, why don't you pour us a cup? I want to hold this tea because I like to smell them.
There you go.
Especially the sweet ones, you get to go. And that one, you can smell a mile away.
Yeah, it's a lovely fragrance. I like it.
Take a little sip. You don't even really need any sugar for that.
No, that is perfect. I'm working with a little bit of allergy throat here, so some hot tea is actually doing the trick today.
There you go. It's not that I forgot iced tea. It's that I was looking out for my good pal, Charlie Sakaitis.
She's a good teammate. Good teammate. Definitely not something forgotten overnight that
not
planning
that at
could
all.
help.
But I do want to remind you that some of these teas that we talk about, they are limited editions. So if you say, I want that peach blossom herbal tea that they talked about on CoastLife, there's a chance that they might be out momentarily, but they can restock it.
You know what
for
it
you.
sounds
So
like
just
the answer to that is? Every time you see one,
Get
go
in
as
there.
soon as possible. Get there right away.
Also true, because they do go fast when we talk about them here on the couch. I have popped into the Spice and Tea Exchange, and they're like, yeah, people are like, we wanted that tea, and now it's gone. So you just want to be quick. You want to check it all out, and don't forget they've got plenty of spice blends too, especially for grilling season, which we're in the height of. So love it. Make sure you get yourself some of this. And speaking of the peaches, we've got a way to celebrate National Peach Ice Cream Day when we get back.